Okay, let's get the July pickups out of the way. We did get a few from both stores and the thrift shops this time around since stuff is opening up. Things are sort of looking up. All right, let's get the July pickups out of the way. July wasn't a bad month. Stores starting to open up again. We're actually able to go in and see thrift shops and real brick and mortar stores again. So, from the store bins, we picked up a Gustav Mahler Symphony No. 3. This is a 1969 classical album. It is a gatefold, but it just has a lot of writing on the inside. And the next one is it's a Cheech and Chong's Big Bamboo. If the reflection isn't bad, the album's in great condition. The cover's not in bad condition, but it is missing the big rolling paper. So I guess I can't roll a really big one. And then we picked up another Mahler, the Song of the Earth. This is a 1983 classical US album. And then we go off to the thrifting stores, where things worked out pretty good this time again. The first pickup was a Ella Fitzgerald, Lullabies and, what was it again? Ella Fitzgerald, Lullabies in Birdland. A Fifth Dimension special. And this actually says it's a very K-Tel special. And unusual to find in our thrift stores anyway. One of the Keith Jarrett albums I picked up this time around. This one was Keith Jarrett Facing You, a 1972 Jazz US album. And then the Climax Blues Band. The Climax Blues Band, FM Live. This is a blues rock album from 1973, and it is a gatefold. Then we picked up a Bill Henley and the Comets Golden Hits, a 73 pop album. The cover on this one is, eaten. Pretty beat up. It is a double, things won't fall out a bit. It is a double, no dear, sorry. I can't quite open it much more without things falling out. It is a double album. The records are in good and not bad shape. The cover is absolutely destroyed though. And we picked up a Billy Joel, Street Life Serenade. This one is a 1974 folk rock album. It's still in the shrink wrap, but opened, of course. We picked up a Gordon Lightfoot, Gord's Gold, 75 folk album, which is another double album, and it is a gatefold. And a second Keith Jarrett album called My Song. This is, of course, another jazz album, a U.S. pressing. Where are we? Okay, Bruce Cockburn, Dancing in the Dragon's Jaws, which is a 79 folk rock album. Oh, and, of course, another gatefold, very shiny one. Oops, the album wants to leave. Now I'm going to albums I have no idea what they are. This is a Malcolm Tomlinson, Rock and Roll Hermit, a 79 rock album. I have not heard this, so I have no idea what it is. And again, unusual for our stores, an Andrew Previn album, or The Rosberg Violin Concertos. A 79 classical US album, and there goes the air conditioner again. That thing just won't shut off lately. This is followed by Sad Cafe, self-titled album of Sad Cafe. 1980s pop rock. It's a promo album. It's stamped on the front there, WA promotional use only. And we move on to Mike Oldfield's Crisis album, an 83 electronic album. The Art of Noise, Who's Afraid of the Art of Noise, a 1984 electronic album. And I actually picked up a Barbra Streisand album. Don't normally pick these this type of music up. It's Barbra Streisand's Emotion, 1984 pop album. All right, and then the Orchestral Maneuvers in the Dark. The album's titled Crush. Okay, it's not a gatefold. I thought it was. It's a 1985 synth pop album. That's not showing up very well at all in the light there. And then Thomas Dolby, Aliens Ate My Buick, and I sort of hate when that happens, don't you? It's a 1988 synth electronic album. And then I picked up a Kate Bush, Essential World, a 1989 pop album. And this one slightly annoyed me because I didn't pick up a second album they had there by Kate Bush, and somebody else grabbed it before I could go back and get the second album. I didn't quite realize what I was picking up when I picked this one up. That's it for the month of July. So long, bye-bye, and see you around on the tube thing.